I just ordered this Opolar foldable misting fan off of Amazon. I think this is going to be really great to have when traveling and especially doing theme parks when it gets really hot and if there isn't much shade. I think this is going to come in really handy, and that is why I ordered it. There is a link for it in the video description, and by using that link, not just for this, but any items that you purchase on Amazon, you will be contributing to our family and our channel without costing you even a penny extra. So please feel free to hit up that link. Let's go ahead and open this up. A lot of you know, especially if you've been with us for a while, we love theme parks. When, of course, the world is normal and you can go to theme parks. It's a lot of fun, but it also gets really hot. And two of our kids are incredibly heat sensitive. They struggle in the heat. And so stuff like this, it's the way to do it. If I end up really loving this, then I'm definitely going to get more of them so that each of us can carry our own, because it doesn't appear to have a very big water reservoir. This does not only fan, but also misting, which is what I wanted. There are so many personal fan options, but the problem is a lot of them only do the fan, and I wanted to have the water as well. We've brought misting bottles before, and that helps, but I like the idea of having both. Not just fan, not just mist. We'll see how it actually plays out in practice. All right, so it folds, it locks into place. What I want to see is, how does it turn on? Oh, there you go. There is the power button just there on the sides. You've got the little water bottle here. This is not the actual reservoir. This is to put the water in. Okay, I see. So holy cow, it is a very small water reservoir. That's on me for not realizing that when I was looking at it before ordering it. I thought I was pretty thorough in checking it out, but apparently that was something I missed. I assumed that this part was the reservoir, but no, it's not. And even that would have been a pretty small reservoir for the water. It looks like it's just this. That's not much. But obviously, when you're walking around, unless it is super duper hot, you're not going to have this going constantly. And there will be opportunities to refill it, but you just might have to refill it pretty often. And if you're having to refill it with this little squeeze tube, that's not ideal. If you can just refill it from your water bottle, that might be a thing, or from a water fountain. The problem is a lot of theme parks, and in the videos I've been watching, water fountains are not working right now because of social distancing and stuff like that. So I don't know if that will even be an option. You might have to carry the little squeezy bottle with you. Okay, so there's just a little pull plug right there. One concern I do have is that this will wear out in time because it's just this little thin bit of plastic. Not super durable, I'm guessing, but I could add just a spot of Gorilla Tape, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how that works, but just to kind of shore it up so that hopefully it doesn't wear out as fast. That's what I'm thinking. If you have any ideas on that, please tell us in the comments. But you definitely don't want to lose that plug if this wears out. Okay, so that's cool. It does have a little screw top lid to cover the actual nozzle. So it would be fine to have that in your backpack or your purse. More about the fan and what it comes with. It does come with a little wire stand so that if you were sitting at the table and had that fabulous opportunity to take off your mask and eat or drink something and breathe for a minute, yay, you could, if you wanted to carry this around with you in your backpack or purse, you could set this up and be getting fanned as you ate your churro sundae or your Dole Whip or whatever. That's nice. I like that. I don't know that it would make sense to carry this around, though, in your backpack or purse. I'm thinking it would very quickly get bent out of shape and yeah, get messed up or be stabbing and poking other things. What about if we already had it attached to the fan and had it on as we were carrying it around? My concern is, though it would attach and be on there, would it end up coming off as we're going about our day and doing things? And especially when I'm putting this in my purse or backpack, will it get lost? There's a good chance that that will happen. And again, that it will get bent or that it will poke other things like some of your brand new merchandise that you just paid way too much for there in the park. So I'm going to say that this is not something that I'll probably be using a lot, but it is nice to have that option, especially if you are using this just like at your desk, you know, or while you're just sitting places and not planning on only using it as a walk around comfort device. One of the main selling points for me for this particular model is that it doesn't use batteries. So you're not going to be buying more and more batteries or having to buy rechargeable batteries and, you know, it be 110 degrees with like crazy heat index and just horrible. And oh no, the batteries have died. And now I've got to pay $20 for a 2-pack of AA batteries here in the park. That's not going to happen. It comes with a USB charging cord. In fact, you can't do batteries. There isn't an option to do batteries. There is only the option to recharge. And there is the little outlet right there where you can plug it in and it will fit in any USB port. So that is super duper handy. So if you're not able to find an actual USB port, though a lot of parks do have those now, although with all the social distancing, I don't know how available they are. But if you have like a charging rod, this would plug right into that. Any kind of portable charging pack, there you go. There's that. And you're probably going to have a portable charging pack anyway for your phone or your camera or other devices. Definitely a selling point for me. But now what we need to do is to actually try it out. All right, it is all loaded up and it came fully charged, which is fantastic. And I was not expecting that. I was thinking I would have to go ahead and plug it in before we could try it out, but no, it's ready to go. So it says that with this amount of water in there that's in that reservoir, it should last for 20 minutes. That's a pretty good number for me. That's, you know, that's one good cooling down session. Of course, then, like I said, you will have to refill it, but 20 minutes, that's way better than I would have expected. There are 3 settings for this, and so you're going to push down the button and hold that. That turns the fan on. Feels good. It's hot out here. One thing to mention, it is not heavy. It's not, I mean, you can feel that you're holding it, but it's really about the same weight as holding a cell phone and probably a little lighter than if you're holding a camera as you're walking around. To turn on the mister, you're going to hold this button down. I'm reading the instructions right here. You're going to hold it down for about 3 seconds. Oh, there it comes. You can see the mist right there. Oh, and it continues. It does continue, but it's not very powerful. It's definitely not very powerful. And I think the reason that it's able to last 20 minutes is because it's really not putting out very much mist. Don't be expecting that it's going to be like spraying your face with a water bottle, but it is pleasant. So know that there are 3 speeds, and that definitely makes a difference. Though, honestly, I really don't feel much of the actual mist. And this wasn't like, you know, a super duper expensive item, but I would have hoped that for the price I did pay, you would be feeling more of the mist. Oh, but it does feel good. It does. It feels great. Okay, so the other function is to, let's see, turn on a light. There is a light, and you'll see it kind of in there. It changes color, which, I mean, it's just kind of for fun. You don't need a little lantern thing in there. At night, I guess this could be your light up at the park, but it's really not necessary. But if you do want to use it, you double click to turn on or off the lantern function. There, turned off, double click again. I hope you can see this. Let's try. There you go. There's the lantern. That does feel really good. One thing I did notice is that as I was turning the function down, like turning the fan down, it counted as a double click, and so it did turn on the lantern again. So just keep an eye on that. If you're clicking really fast, it is going to go ahead and do that lantern. Oh, that water, that mist feels really nice. Now, if you want to turn off the mist, you will have to hold the button down. 1, 2, 3. There you go. I am pleased with this product. It's definitely about as strong as I would hope as far as the fan. That top power setting is definitely the best. I do wonder how that will affect the life of the rechargeable battery that's in there. We shall try that out and see, so stay tuned for an updated review of this in practice, not just sitting here under, you know, this awning. I think I can definitely recommend it. Thank you so much for watching this review video. There will be many more coming, helping you to decide if potential purchases are worth your hard-earned dollar. If there's something you would like us to review or an item you'd like to send to us to review, go ahead and find our email address in the video description. Bye-bye.